I hadn't made an Undertale song with Minecraft sounds for almost 2 months until now, so during the week I put out a poll for you all to guess which one I had chosen to finally recreate. So many of you wanted it to be Finale, and luckily enough that's the one I decided on. If you're itching to hear it and don't have the patience to listen to how I got each sound for the song, the timecode that the music starts is on the screen. I still encourage you to come back and watch this section of the video though, as YouTube's algorithms would really appreciate it, and so would I. By the way, I'm fast approaching my next milestone of 200,000 subscribers, so if you go on to enjoy this video and the others that I post on this channel, feel free to hit that big red button under the video. So as I said, I'll be recreating Finale, the battle theme of Photoshop Flowey from Undertale. Originally I wanted to recreate it with flower noises, however there wasn't much to work with, so I broadened it to just plant noises. Even then there still weren't that many sounds, so I've chosen to use plant and end noises given the title of the piece. The first instrument that I'll have to recreate with these noises is the piano that introduces the song. Sticking to plants for now, let's try the sound of bamboo breaking, just with a bit of EQ to highlight the main frequency. It sounds kinda empty, but in the final song I'll apply some reverb to the whole piece to make each instrument sound fuller. Next up is the melody that comes in a quarter of the way through the song. Switching over to end sounds now, let's use a sound when an ender eye is placed in a portal frame, pitched up 1 octave. Below the lead is the brass that plays in the second half of Finale. Funnily enough, I reckon the sound of hitting an enderman will work well for this. Who would have thought they could sing well? Continuing on is the Glockenspiel that has a small feature in the piece. After looking around for a while, I couldn't find much that worked well for this except for the ender dragon getting hit, just pitch raised 3 octaves with an echo effect applied. Providing more depth to the piece are some low bassy strings. For this, I reckon I'll use the sound of an ender eye popping with some EQ applied and pitch shifted down 2 octaves. It naturally rings out down low, which is perfect for the strings. The final melodic instrument is the bass, and for that I'll use the new shroomlight being placed or broken. And yes, I know mushrooms are fungi, not plants, but just give me some slack, I don't have too much to work with here. Underlying the piece is of course the percussion. At the top we have a constant ride cymbal beat, which I reckon I'll use a sweet berry bush for. Supporting the syncopation of this beat is a different sounding cymbal, for which I'll use the new nether sprouts being placed or broken. Next up is the snare, except unlike normal there's 2 different snare sounds used in Finale. For the first of them, let's use the sound of a lily pad breaking or placing. For the second snare sound, I gotta use the classic yellow flower because, I mean, that's what Flowey looks like. And finally we have the kick. Since it technically counts as a plant, I'll give this part to a good old log of wood. I bet you'd be stumped as to what was used for the kick if you didn't watch this part of the video. And with that terrible pun, I now have all the sounds I need to recreate this amazing piece of music. Like usual, if you want a music only video to chuck in a playlist, check out the top link in the description. Also, if you got confused about any musical terminology I used in the past few minutes, I provided my own definitions for them in the description below too. Anyways, with that aside, let's get right into the music. Here is Finale from Undertale recreated with only Minecraft plant and end sounds. Well, was it worth the wait for that remake? I really hope it was, because it was super fun making it. Make sure you leave a like on the video to let me know if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more of my epic content. Also, if you didn't know, I have a separate channel where I post weekly gaming videos similar to that of Wadsy, Dream and or Laserbeam. Click the link on the screen to check it out if you're interested in that sort of content. Anyways, that's all from me. Stay safe and I'll see you next time.